Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Thank you. Now enjoy the show.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Woo! P-Valley, P-Valley. Yeah, baby, Pussy Valley, Pussy Land, Punane, Coochie, Womb, all them words. P-Valley Season 2, Episode 8. I got my notes, y'all. You know I got to have my notes, child. Because there was some mess going on. I'm glad they died. After little murder, little homicide, little 187, little murk, and Uncle Clifford got it in. Now that arguing like husband and wife. Well, hell, you know how folks do. Once they hit it twice, they act like they go with somebody. Shout out to Melody Cabarcho. You hit this twice, we go together. Shoot. Quiet as cat, that's real talk. You hit this twice, we go together. Hey, that's just how it is, boo. That's it, that's all. But as far as P-Valley Season 2, Episode 8, let's get into what is going on. Okay, you're going to hear me give my rendition, my opinion. Of course, I could be totally wrong and false. Okay, I could be totally false. But I don't think I am. I don't think so. Of course we don't, because it's us, it's me talking. So of course I know what I'm talking about for the most part. But listen, Mercedes, right? Okay, so they at the Pank and Mercedes trying to do her almost last dance again. I don't know. It could be her last dance, the way her shoulder is messing with her. So she having a hard time, and Haley, Autumn, Lakeisha, all them names. I don't know what is her name. Haley Colton, is that her name? She there, managing and looking out for folks and trying to make sure folks is working and working the pole out. And Mercedes is having a hard time, child. She can't grip the pole right. Her shoulder messing with her. Her mind ain't right. But Uncle Clifford's challenging her to, get it together. But she's challenging Clifford to do the same. Pretty much, Mercedes is getting on Uncle Clifford for not being, more about the paint. Whoo, child, it's so hot. You turn this fan on. Whoo. Child, if you only knew, it's like triple digits up here in the high desert. Okay, where I leave off? Yeah, Mercedes can't do her pole dance. She's trying to practice. Uncle Clifford challenges her, and she challenges her too. Uncle Clifford, to do more for the club. Just do more and be more proactive, even though he only got 33 1/3%. I don't know how much he owned in the paint. But what I do know is Mercedes better get her ish together. So here we are again. They cut to Mercedes getting her workout on, and she catch up with Maine. Ooh, Maine is out. Maine is out. Maine is out. Maine is out. Oh, did it get bigger from last semester? Look, last semester. Here I go. Last season, you look much bigger and yeah, baby. So, he letting her know he out and about. His folks want to do a party. Look like he a Crip. All that blue on and carrying on later on in the episode. apparently his crew and Lil Murder's crew are are ops. And since Lil Murder wearing red a lot, some Kristen Blood situation. Okay. So here we go. Yeah, so Maine is out, child, and he want Mercedes to be his date. And she was hesitant, was like, okay. But remember, in the first part of the season, she was thinking about him and using her vibrator and dildo, thinking about Maine and talking about she gonna give him some. And I'm like, oh, you gonna give Maine some? Okay, let's see how much some she gonna get Maine. Okay. Next, we see Keyshawn. She meets Haley at the diner. She lied, talking about she needed some chocolate fries or something. I don't know, child. Chili cheese fries with onions. I don't know. But yeah, so she going back and forth with Haley a little bit, and she brought the passports, child. It's going down. So apparently the deal is this. She's supposed to work at the paint, and then just come up missing. Excuse me, after the fact. I'm like, what? They must have left something out to not tell us. Because all I know is I got a perfect plan to get rid of Derek. Mercedes ain't got to go no doggone where. Okay. So the Pank is gonna take the money off the floor, but they gonna give Keyshawn the money from the door. Now they only supposed to be at 50% capacity, I think. How that gonna work? That seemed like a rip all the way off, because it's more money inside than at the door. Okay, I guess. She know her business more than I do. Passports given. Then they watching a commercial talking about Andre is a liar. Talking about now when Andre was, giving his spiel for mayor, talking about his family life and how his dad's dead and this, that, and the third. Come to find out his daddy in prison. Now he know they was gonna look that up. So apparently Chuck Leeson's for Truth is behind all this. Child, don't that sound like them child, I didn't want to put their name on my channel. Anyway. So yeah, so Andre looking like a liar and he's concerned, and child, Corbin pissed off about it. He going off, 40 going north, all kind of heck is going on about that commercial. Find out Andre lied about his daddy. Child. Next we see, child, wait a minute. Let me brace myself for this part. So next we have Keyshawn at the house doing dishes, and that animal comes in with some shoes and a box. Now he must have been listening to Miss Wanda from Love and Marriage Huntsville, because he brought Keyshawn's shoes in a box, in a bag, doubly wrapped. So he been paying attention. However, he still ain't shit. And that's how I see it. Brought her shoes too small. And when he got the size wrong, he started hitting himself in the head, chanting, I can't do nothing right. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, he has, yeah. Girl, again, I don't understand DV and staying in a DV situation. Never been me. That's just, no, that's nothing I've ever been in. It's real interesting, right? But yeah, then he starts saying, "Oh, please forgive me. I just please stand with me, stick by me. I'm gonna get this right," and yada yada yada. He was like, "What else can I get?" She said, "You can't buy me what I want." And she ended up telling him she wanted to work at the Pink. And he was like, God damn it, okay. He gives in. And she's smiling like, yeah, motherfucker, it's on. Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course, she knows her husband. She knows how to work him. And unfortunately, he know how to work her too. Just like so-called first time, right? I don't think that was her first time, the way she jumped on it. But hey, passion is passion. Who knows? But yeah, so she gonna dance with the paint. The plan is in motion. Next we see, like I said, Corbin pissed off. Next thing you see, Corbin telling his brother to stop dragging Andre. But at the same time, you can keep dragging Patrice Woodbine. But dragging Andre is gonna bring folks to Patrice Woodbine. But what can you say? We ain't got racist brothers. I don't have racist brothers or sister. I don't know what that feels like. Corbin is a trip, but we gonna find out the Chuck Aleasons for truth. OMG. Next we see Haley visits the lady, I forget her name, Georgia, is that her name? The lady who's pretty much in charge, came to the party. Haley found her, made a conversation, found out who was the key players, and went in for the kill. And she's telling her, yeah, I got the $5 million offer, but I want 10. And Miss Georgie had cleared the room. She had to clear the room, child. Hey, I need the room. But it was one lady up in the back who stayed. I wonder what she doing. I hope she ain't no cleaner or nothing. Anyway, so Haley and her are talking, and Miss Georgie's giving her a subtle take it, girl, because ain't no more left. There's vote coming through. It may not be in your favor by the time the vote's over, and Haley is calling their bluff. I mean, if they're about to make billions, what's $10 million? I mean, really? I know that's right. Give it to him, Haley, Laverne, Lakeisha, whatever. Oh, child, we got Lil Murder and Wody talking at the Fune home. They going over things for Big T. Oh, rest in peace, Big T. And they talking, and pretty much Wody kind of confessed to, taking Rome out, letting Lil Murder know exactly what Rome knew. He knew about his personal life. He knew everything. And like Keyshawn said, everything. But Lil Murder was like, nah, it ain't right. It ain't cool. Shouldn't be, taking folks out, even though he did what he did at 15. But he stands behind his decision. Whatever he did, his toes are still down, all 10. And if he polydactyly, then he got mold 12, 14, 16. Lil Murder didn't like the fact that, Rome was killed. But at the same time, it is what it is. Mercedes ain't ready, but Mississippi is. Child, Mississippi back at the paint. Everybody mouth open. Ooh, Diamond. What's Diamond? Ooh, like I said, I got the perfect plan. I wonder if I'm telepathic with these folks, because what I'm thinking about is happening. Okay, so pretty much if Derek pops up at the paint with Keyshawn, I know a trick. Yeah. Listen, this could be so well done. So well done. That night, all kind of mess was happening. It's easy to blame Montavious' murder on Derek. It's so easy. Oh, it's so easy. It's so easy. Anywho, Mercedes ain't ready. Haley is monitoring the practice, looking at Mercedes, and come to find out Mercedes ain't ready. She just ain't ready. Her mind ain't in it. Her body ain't fully functional. And here come Miss Mississippi talking about, hey y'all, and folks is just in awe. And Uncle Cliff was like, oh hell no. But yeah, um, Miss Mississippi been headlining. You know, she been throwing it back. I mean, you know, just throwing it on the pole like, damn. So yeah, it's on and cracking. They about to get it. Ooh, and that. Ooh, I can't wait for the next episode. I keep saying that each episode. This show is so hot. Yeah, so Mercedes is back. I mean, Miss Mississippi is back. She got her old. They kept her locker and her station for her. Oh, it was open and available. That's so sweet. Mercedes know what's up. You know, she aging out at the same time. You know, trying to get that back. Maybe she need a cortisone shot. I don't know. Who knows? I ain't no doctor. I ain't no medical professional. I'm just saying it's what I heard. Big Teak fumes. Oh, Little Murder was so sad. Rest in peace, Big Teak. So they talking about Pico de Gallo, the dude who was talking mess and kind of know about Lil Murda. Perhaps Lil Murda may have hit on him, or maybe he saw something from back in the day. But it's something going on with Pico de Gallo and Lil Murda. So pretty much the word on the street is Pico de Gallo is claiming some type of, now I didn't get this part, but it sounds like Pico de Gallo is claiming that he took Big Teak out, or you know. All I know is it's a direct diss, and so he got to be taken out. Ciao. Mm, mm, mm. Next, Mercedes still. Oh no, I got that already. What was that? Oh, child, how many times Mercedes still can't dance? 1, 2, 3. I wrote it 3 times. So yeah, Mercedes still can't dance. It's another damn practice. Roulette and Whisper talking about she old, gray hair and shit. You know, oh, okay, it's just a continuous. I get it. I just kept writing it down. But yeah, so they all geeked up that Mercedes, that Miss Mississippi is there, talking about they wear her lashes, and Miss Mississippi's like, oh shoot, fans, you know how she do her hey, you know that loud, high pitched child, please. So they all just, chilling and whatnot. And that's when I mentioned how they kept her station. They just, but child, Mercedes still can't dance, po thing. So we got Mercedes confronting Shell about, no, so sorry, Shell confronting Mercedes about the abortion, because while, they were getting all familiarized, Mercedes got a call from her daughter, Terica. So she had to rush out, see what's up with Terica. And that's when Shell was, confronting Mercedes about taking her to get an abortion. Wow. So, they're pretty much the same old. Well, you too drunk to do anything around the house, let alone take care of this. So I had to let her make the decision. Woo, woo, woo. And of course, Shell would have made her have it, just like her mama did. Similar reasons. It's just something about that, forcing children to do things, certain things. Again, I know the child is a child, a baby herself. However, certain decisions need to be made, whether it's life or death. I don't believe in abortion, but at the same time, you really have to consider everything. involved. I'm not for her having one either. It's just really hard. It's really difficult. The fact that you can. Anyway, I ain't even gonna have that discussion here. What's next? Roulette convinces Whisper to lay on her back. Child, I don't know why. This was just a damn disaster, but hey, hoes is hoes is hoes. So yeah, the dude that Roulette gave a BJ to finally got his wish to give a BJ to Whisper. You know what I mean? And so, he was at the end of all that, he was short and he did it on purpose, making up some BS. And it come to find out, that Roulette had to pull a gun to his head, and because he was choking Whisper out. She was like, give me my money, all that mess. You know how prostitutes do. Child, they left that man butt ass naked in his ride, and then Roulette ended up taking his car to the chop shop. I'm like, dang. Ooh, I hope she don't pay for that. What's next? Child. Haley visits Andre, gives him a pep talk, trying to get some D, and he refused. Girl. Yeah, Mercedes show up to main party. Child. Soon as she show up, they all rally up because they heard that Rico been shot. Like I said earlier before, when they was at Big Teak Fume, they were talking about how Pico de Gallo got to go. And guess who did it? Lil Murda. Met up with him walking along his path home from the liquor store, and he was, confronting him. Oh, he had a sawed-off shotgun, look like. I don't know what he had, child. If it ain't a pistol, I don't know what it is. I ain't that up on stuff, but it was something he used. Gunfire, child, blew him to pieces, and shortly after, that's when we see how Maine's troops is rallying up. Talking about, yeah, we heard so and so, not so and so, that Pico de Gallo got, and they trying to see what's up. And she was convincing Maine, no, stay back. He just got out. Woo, woo, woo. So, he stayed with her spot. Man, why didn't she give him some? She should have gave him some. What is wrong with Mercedes? You gonna do, child. So he's really being, sentimental with her, and apparently she's discussed with him what happened at the Pank with Montavious, because it sounds like they've had this conversation before. It's like it's happening again, and yada yada. Like he knew what she did, or at least at that very moment he knew exactly what she did, and she's just real spooked about it, and he's just trying to comfort her and get him at the same time. But she didn't give him none. She was like, no, I don't want that, and whoop de whoop. So he went on and left. She should have just gave him something. What the hell's wrong with her? Uncle Clifford at his mom's gravesite. Uncle Clifford, go home. Child, he worried about his grandma and this, that, and the third, but hopefully things will work out. Hopefully, we will see more of Miss Ernestine. Then we see Corbin offers Miss Patrice Woodbine some money to back down. She was having her virtual sermons and showing how people were donating, and they got a big $10,000 donation. Stopped her in her tracks, child. Come to find out, that was Corbin. And there's a lot more where that came from. Kept telling her, if you back down. So apparently she knows she's a threat. Because she said, listen, I have been a hoe. I have been on my knees for this town, woo-de-woo-de-woo, but I don't do that no more. I'm a reform hoe. But yeah, that'll be something if it comes down to Andre and Patrice Woodbine. Child by yeah, that's gonna be something. P-Valley, season 2, episode 8. That was pretty cute. I can't wait. Like I said, if it ain't slow singing and flower bringing about this fool before this. Look, I just said next episode. Now I'm moving the goalposts like Kimmy did for Maurice. And hurry up, y'all, because we ain't got all season. We need to hurry up, get these kids on track. Luckily, they're young enough to hopefully forget and just have pictures and not have no memory. But that poor baby, he may have a little memory, but hopefully not. Girl, get it while the getting is good. Get that man out their life, so all they got is pictures, just pictures, and you can move on. Girl, you still what? Are you 30 yet? I mean, really, move on with your life, Keyshawn. Move on. Season 2, episode 8. That was pretty hot, and I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you next time. Thanks, y'all.